Here we are. We're back at it. Oh, it would be nice if Soundflower would work. Hi. Oh, I thought I had everything working, and then I didn't. You know, that's okay. This is the same amount of not working that it has been since a while. It's done this before. So, bloop, we're back online. This would be a good time for me to make, like, a Facebook post or something. Probably. Right, I don't see anyone on here, even though I thought I saw Ellie and Jessica in the chat. Oh yeah, you are here. Hi, Ellie. Hi. It says 0 viewers on the thing. I don't know what's up. Hang on, let me reload it. Because you're obviously here. 0 viewers. Do you exist? Are you sure? Oh, 3. There we go. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. I was like, you are a ghost. Ooh. Okay. Cool. Hi. Nice to see you. Okay. Cool. Well then, in that case, nah. This phone can shut up. Sit over there. You know what you've done. Finally, it's working. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. I guess there's like, I don't know. I mean, this room is still like, and this whole setup is still, I think, in development is probably what it is, which means that, like, you know, they change it every week. They changed more than a couple settings on me this time, and it's like, if it's like 1 or 2 things, I can usually adapt because, like, I understand the system pretty well at this point, but, yeah, so that was a bit bizarre, but we're here, we got it, it's great, here we go. I mean, like, you know, I even have, it's all set up. It would be nice, probably, to have some sort of music or thing. Let's see. How are you doing today? How are things? It's good to have you here again, Allie. Other than being a ghost, right? I realize that might be somewhat impactful. What kind of music? What kind of music? So here's the problem, right? Is even the Bach that I played, like the cello suites, or no, the Mozart cello suites, was that Mozart cello suites? It wasn't Bach cello suites. Here, let's just like look. Bach cello, like maybe. Oh no, it was the Bach cello suites. The Mozart didn't hit the. So Mozart did not get the copyright strike, but Bach did. Specifically cello suite number 1. Because it's from this one guy, right? Which is just like, okay. So, you know. Oh, nice. Nice. That sounds fun. I have played about 3 seconds of Final Fantasy XIV, and that's about the extent of it. That's about how much I've done. Which is not much. For sure. Okay. So the Mozart doesn't ping it, but the Bach does. I guess maybe we just pull up the Mozart, unless you want me to pull up the, let's see, let's just, Mozart. Ooh, 6 hours. And this is the thing, like, I have to, like, try and figure out, like, what's gonna be, hit by the copyright machine. You know what? Let's do it scientifically. Let's just get all the the Moonlight Sonata. Lovely. The video that goes with this is priceless. It's so dumb. You haven't played any Final Fantasy 14? It's, you know, the 10 seconds that I played were pretty fun. Pretty fun. Okay. We want it to ping right about, let's see, yeah, we want the Mozart probably about there. And then, I could move this directional mic so that it's a little bit more directional. I could even turn up the gain on it. I think I will a little bit. Okay. Yeah. That looks about good. I even want that a little bit louder, actually. Yeah. That'll probably be good. The classic Moonlight Sonata. Okay, I actually don't want it that loud. We just want it, like, occasionally in there, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay, here we go. Also, I'm not even sure if I want this. We can always switch it back to something else. Like, frickin' the stuff that Dia was listening to and everything. Anyway, hello. Good to see you here, Ellie. Cause that's like even that's getting pretty loud. I don't know, that's fine. It's fine. I can move this over here. I guess I'm still setting up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Hey, you know, art is a thing. That's happening here. Last time, I'm pretty sure you were here last time, Ellie. Last time I did the art stuff, we mostly, I think I actually ended the stream with, like, doing Asami's hair. Oh no, I ended the stream with doing Korra's clothes. And Asami's hair was right before that. So I actually ended up doing, as you can see, Korra's hair and face and everything off camera. I don't know, I'm really happy with how it turned out. But there's still a fair bit of work to do here in terms of polishing things off, and fixing some things I want to today. I mean, first I need to, you know, down here, in the butt region, gotta fix up some of the line work there and make sure that that's all straightened out. And then, also kind of want to, like, go back and redo Asami's face, maybe? Or, like, just shift some things around. It just feels still off to me. And I know that, like, you know, changes at this point to the fundamental sketch are gonna, like, really be difficult and make a lot more work, and that's just the way it goes, and I don't know. We'll see. I know that would also add a bunch of time to the whole process. That one? Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that. I'm doing the 1 ear on, 1 ear off thing, I guess. So that's the plan. When are you gonna go play Final Fantasy? Is that like a tonight thing? See, this is just like all the classics. Ave Maria. Oh, sure. That sounds fun. And you and Ada are like a thing now? Is that right? I think that's what I heard, which is exciting. Okay. With streaming, like, this whole thing just gets... Oh, the music is loud? Okay. Hi, Jessica. How's that volume level? Yeah, it is, especially, like, compared to me. I kind of want to find a way to turn up the gain on my microphone even more, but I know that, like, at a certain point... Well, I can turn it up even more. At a certain point, it's basically, like... It's still loud? How about now? Like, off now. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm like, apparently I don't know entirely how the system works. Can you hear it now? Okay. Yeah, that's about where I was intending it to be, I think. So, we're good, Helen. Should put the sign up on the door. Oh wow, we're on the classics. Like, here's my worry is, like, because this is all the classic stuffs, like, well, that also does mean it's actually arguably less likely to get copyright hit. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Okay. Let me know if you want it changed at all. You know, the problem is also like adjusting to the volume as the YouTube video changes volume. Hey, it's Dia. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I have been in choir since I was 6. Well, I'm not anymore. The song that got the hit was Bach Cello Suite 1. But it wasn't a hit everywhere. It was just a hit in Japan. So the video just doesn't show... Sorry, no. On Twitch, it just mutes that section, right? But not on the highlighted version. It's weird. And then on the YouTube, I ported it to YouTube, and YouTube was like, nope, but only in Japan. So I don't know what's up with that. Apparently, in Japan, the Warner Media Group, aka one of the most upsetting companies in existence, has the rights to Bach? I don't know. You know, it's confusing. It is not a thing for everyone. But what I mean by that is that, like, I mean, these ones more so because they're just like, you know, this music is the classic stuff, but like also like, you know, there are some of these that I've actually sung to before, which is interesting. Okay, so well, let's see. I could do some cleanup on the edges of Korra's stuff. Man, come on. I can definitely see why people just record stuff. This is, I don't know, like, it's really nice to, like, be able to stream. First off, because I get to chat with all y'all a little bit more, which is nice. And, like, second, it's, like, you know, a bit of routine. And then also, like, here we go. For release. But, like, there's definitely a certain amount of, like, computers that are, you know, like, this little laptop cannot handle doing a stream and Krita at the same time very well. It really can't. It's kind of like overheating and dying right now. Really need to get a new computer. Sometime. Oh, really? That's where you know from? No, that makes sense. That's funny. I hadn't thought of it in that context. How are you, Dia? Yeah, that's real. I was kind of the same, actually. As Bethany said this morning, I thought this was a very appropriate quote. What is it? It's a gray day, because it is a gray day. Gosh, the song is louder now. I mean, that's fine. I don't know. We'll just turn it down a tidbit. Oh, yeah. I think it was just like an exhaustive day, honestly. Like, you know, there was definitely like, I don't know. Getting out of bed was difficult today. There we go. Yeah. But we here, we queer, we're making it happen. Oop. Yeah, it did that thing that it does sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna want to blend that, and then I also want to clean up some of the edges here, more of the edges. Edge clean up. This is a fun piece. I like this one. I can't remember. This is like, I can't remember what it is. We could. I was thinking about it. You know, that would be higher energy. Let's friggin' do it. Let me do that. We're gonna do that. Do you have any suggestions? Because... yeah, legit. Do you have any suggestions? I would love any suggestions in terms of what type of filk to do, or what songs to look up. I'm just like filk. I don't know. Whichever. Asami's eyeshadow should not be something, or her lips, should not be things that are done in the drawing. So I should redo the drawing a bit there too. Hey! Hi, Ray! Demon's Bane. Okay. I I think this is the stuff that... okay, bye.
Along the road in Hard,
I love these.
the place called Stony Tor, a fearful band of farmers flees Carside border war. A frightened band of
These are
farmers,
fun songs.
their children and their wives seek refuge from a tyrant who wants more than just their lives. Now upright Harold Vanu, why then such haste says he? Now who is
Let's keep that audio down a bit.
You are all of Hardorn, why
Like
seek you
there?
Valdemar? Is Festal no protection, nor bide all his men too far?
Yeah, no, I just basically put on the mix, the autoplay mix. Hello Ray. Welcome. I am gonna turn it down. Well, that's fine. Higher? Okay. It's hard to get... Audio balance is hard. At least with OBS, it's not very intuitive. It's like... I don't know. Well, okay, it doesn't help that I don't have the... I still don't have the, I don't have my voice in my ears. So I don't actually know the balance. You can barely hear it.
Now there stands great Lord Nedrin, behind him
How's
40
that?
men. With Wizard there beside him, he pales and speaks again. So you are Harold Vanu, this place is not your land. So heed me, Harold Vanu, and now turn aside your hand. Let be, I'll give you silver, and I shall give you gold, and I shall give you jewels fair that sparkle bright and bold. And I shall give you pearls, all treasures of the sea.
Audio balance is literally all I do on here.
These poor fools to me. What need have I of silver? With sweetie Pandis here, and all the gold I cherish is sunlight bright and clear. The only jewel I treasure's a bright and shining star.
How does that
and I
sound,
protect
Tia?
all helpless, not just those of Valdemar. Now
Okay.
I shall give you
Cool.
beauty,
Thank you.
women, slaves, and men. And I shall give you power you'll never see again. And I shall
Okay.
give you mansions, and I shall give you land, if you will turn aside this day aside and hold your hand. Now beauty held in bondage
I'd really
is
like
beauty that
to
is lost, and land and mansions blood
figure out...
come too high at the cost. The power I have
Ooh.
already.
Ah!
all power
Oh gosh,
is a
that's always so
jade,
creepy
turn
when
you
you
back, Lord
turn off the
Nedrin,
line
if of
work
me
on
you
line
are
work faces,
afraid.
right? Like, there's the... Oh wait, here, you can't see it really because I'm blocking it. But let's just
Nedrin
like...
backs his stallion. The wizard he comes nigh.
Here we go.
Prepare yourself, Vanu, for you shall surely die. The
Twinkie
wizard
good
calls his
horse
demons,
boys. Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
demons he
No, it's great.
commands, and
It's great.
Vanu Haravan
Okay,
will only
you all
raise
ready
his
for the
empty
creepy? Because this
hands.
is
The
freaking
wizard calls
creepy.
his demons. The sky above turns
Ah!
black. The demons strike at
So this
Vanu.
is
He stands and holds them back.
a very upsetting
Demons
Korra.
strike at Vanu. They strike and hurt him sore.
It's just,
but
it's...
Vanu
that's-
stands defiantly to raise his hands once more. The sky
Ah,
itself descends
I always hate that.
upon their
But also,
stony
like,
tor.
there was,
Fights the
what?
awful battle, the
There's,
watcher see
there's
no
a...
more.
So there's a couple tricks, right? You know, some people will take the line layer and then like color over it sometimes to basically like help blend it in a bit more.
The demons tied and bound. He looks down on Lord Ned. His eyes grow cold.
Yeah, no, I remember that, Dia.
Shall give you
Thanks,
Ned
though.
Gnaw the power that you seek. Now
That's
on
fair,
will
though.
freeze the demons, and Nedrin screams with fear. He sets them on the car sites who first
Stuff
had
is
brought
creepy.
them here. He sets them on the car sites,
Okay, I'm not gonna worry
and
about
on
that for
the
this piece
car
though.
site
Although
land.
there is like
They
a bunch of
look down
techniques
on
that I've
Lord
read about that
Nedrin,
help
and
to,
they do not stay their hand.
you know, like
Now Vanu
incorporate
calls
the lines
farmers,
more into
"Go
the piece a
tell
bit.
you near and far, how thus are served the tyrants who would take
Okay,
Valdemar.
so but
I
I do
am
want
the bane
to.
of demons, their quarry I defend. Thus Harold serve a foeman, and thus Harold save a friend.
Whoosh, whoosh. I do want to, you know, like not have the lips or the eyeshadow be filled in with. Okay, well that's also creepy, but you know.
Miles from keep or hold. A troop of guards comes riding with the lady
I just
and
want
her
it.
gold. Riding in the center,
not that.
shrouded in her cloak
Let's
of
just do
fur.
this.
Companioned by a maiden and a toothless aged cur. Three things see no end, a flower blighted ere it bloomed.
Threes?
A message that was wasted.
Is that the
and
song?
The journey that was doomed.
Yeah, threes.
One among the guardsmen has a shifting, restless eye, and as they ride, he scans the hills that rise against the sky. He wears a sword and bracelet worth more than he can afford, and hidden in his baggage is a heavy
is it?
secret hoard. Of three
No,
things
I
be
want-
wary, of the hungry hunting cat, the shepherd eating mutton, and the guardsman that is
Ah. It's the app is being there we go. Because that's what it should be doing. It should be pressure sensitive. Sometimes it's not. Okay.
And all but four are cut down as a woodsman fells a log. The guardsman and the lady and the maiden and the dog. Three things know a secret. First, the lady in a dream, the dog who barks no warning, and the maid who does not scream. Then off the lady pulls her cloak, in armor she is clad. Her sword is out and ready, and her eyes
That's
are
not
fierce
right either.
and glad. The maiden gestures briefly, and the
That's not
dogs
right
occur
either.
no more.
Gosh.
A wolf, sword maid, and sorceress.
I think I remember
now
why
face
I
the
compromised and
bandit
just stopped doing
corps.
this.
Three things never anger, or you will not live for long. A wolf with cubs, a man with power, and a woman's sense of wrong.
Ah! Not that.
The bandits
Though
growl
actually-
a challenge, and the lady only grins. The sorceress bows mockingly, and then the fight begins. When it ends, there are but
That's
four left
upsetting.
standing from that horde. The witch, the wolf, the traitor, and the woman with the sword. Three
Okay.
things never trust in.
Nope.
The maiden sworn as
nope,
pure.
nope,
The vows a
nope,
king has given,
nope.
and the ambush that is sure.
Mm. No, because I want it. Nope. Corner should line up with
They've
the eye.
stripped the
People also
traitor
like it should be
naked,
right
and
there.
they've whipped
so-
him on his way into the barren hillsides like the folk he used to slay. They take a thorough vengeance for the women he's cut down, and then they trust and cherish well the horse on which you ride, the beast that guards and
Like,
watches,
kind of
and
like
the
that, but,
sister
like,
at your side.
not actually. It's better. It's not right though. I think part of it,
It was just a week to
there's a couple
Sovereign,
things that I
and the
think
nights were
are
turning
weird
chill,
here.
and the battle turned to stale.
First off, I
Double
think
bluff and
Asami's
feint and drill, and a shadow drifted northward, just a shadow, nothing more.
eyebrow
No one
bone is a
noticed
little
that the
too
shadows grew
prominent,
all darker than
I think.
before.
So I think I want to
noticed
pull that
while
back
the
just a
shadows
tidbit.
seemed to creep into
I
the
think
heart. But from then the fight
additionally,
for
I
freedom
feel like
seemed a
this
fool's quest
whole
from the start. All the
mouth
hopes that they
should
had
be
cherished seemed
like
unreasoned and naive.
angled a bit more.
Nothing worth the strength to pray for or to strive for or
You know,
believe.
like it should be there,
And the shadows stole the
which I can do.
sunlight from the brightest autumn day as they sang a song of bleakness that
I can do
touched
that.
every heart that heard, as they whispered words of hopelessness. All courage fled away, and they wove a smothering blanket over all
No,
that lived and stirred.
I don't think it's just that.
Harold Vanu came upon them and
No,
he
I think
sensed
I'm
a
gonna-
subtle wrong.
here, let
And
me
there was some
try
magic
seeing what
working
happens if
deeply
I just,
hidden,
like-
yes, but strong, and it moved and worked in secret like a
Yeah.
poison in the
No,
vein.
shoot.
Like a
not
poison
what I
meant
want.
to weaken, this was magic meant to drain. Harold Vanyel saw the shadows, and they turned their wiles on him. For one moment,
What if I
even
just
he
take this whole
began
thing
to
and
feel his spirit
friggin'
dim.
move it?
But he saw their secret evil, and he swore ere he was done, he would stalk and slay these shadows and destroy them one by one. Harold Vanyel, shadow stalker, hunted shadows to their doom. They turned all their powers upon him,
Kinda
turned
like
away
that.
from other men. And although they strove to take him, he unwove their web of gloom. So the shadows fled his anger, their creator sought again.
And then, like,
Harold Vanyel faced the singer who had sung them into life, and she sang to him of grief and loss that cut him like a knife. And she sang to him of self-hate, and she wove a net of pain, with her songs of woe and hopelessness meant to be Vanyel's bane. So now what is there to strive for, was the song she sang to him. And the shadow came upon his heart, the world grew grey and dim. But the singer of the shadow did not know the foe she fought, nor how dear he held his duty, nor by what pain power was bought. Harold Vanyel looked
think
upon
I
her,
like
and he
that a
saw
bit
through her
more.
disguise, and she strove then to seduce him into death or madness sweet. Harold Vanyel looked within him, and he saw her songs were lies, and he gathered up his magic then, her powers to defeat. Harold Vanyel raised his golden voice and sang of life and light, of the first cry of a baby, of the silver stars at night. Harold Vanyel sang of wisdom, sang of courage, sang of love, of the earth's sweet soil beneath him, of the vaulting sky above. Sang of healing, sang of growing, sang of joy and hope and dreams. And the singer of the shadows felt the death of all her schemes. It was then she tried to flee him, but his song and magic spell struck her down and held her pinioned, and she faltered and she fell. Then
This
the
is a cool
singer
song.
of the shadow saw her shadow shatter there, saw her lies unmade before her, saw her darkness turn to day, and how empty and how petty was the spirit then laid bare. Like her shadows then she shattered, and in silence passed away.
come on. Okay,
Every
I also
year
wanna,
companions choose as they have done before. The
Just, like,
chosen
take
come
that
with
and
shining
attend
hearts to learn the herald's lore. And every year the heralds sigh and give the same advice. All those who would hold magic's power must then pay magic's price. Oh, there was danger in the north, that's all that Vanya knew. An enemy of power dark sought heralds out and slew. But only those with magic's gift were slain by silent rage, till Vanya of them all was left the only herald mage. Yes, from the north the danger came beyond the border far. The forest did not stay dark death, nor did the mountains bar. And Vanya cried, "We die, my liege, and know not why nor where. So send me north,
that's
my
not right
king,
either.
that I may find the answers there."
That's not right. Ooh, that's just weird.
The north went
That's just
Vanya
weird.
not alone, though 'twas of little aid. A bard was like to be to him, and
Permanent's like,
Stephen
you know,
was
the
afraid.
way that this line
He
is now
feared that
doubled,
he
so
would fail
it
the
gives it
quest,
extra
a
weight,
burden
and we
proved
don't
to
want
be.
that.
Dare not let Vanya go alone to face
But
dark
that's not all
sorcery.
of it. It's
So
also
on
like,
beyond the border there, beyond the forest tall, into the mountains deep they went that stood an icy wall. To find the wide cracked and found there was a passage new, a path clean cut that winding
I shouldn't have
ran a
shifted
level
the whole
course
face.
and
I shouldn't have.
true.
That didn't actually work.
This path was
Can I
wrought
undo
by
that far back?
witchcraft. Vanya knew that when he saw the mountains hewn by power alone, a power he felt withal. But to what purpose? Something moved beyond them on the trail.
Well-
They watched and hid, and what they found there turned them cold and pale. An army moved in single
I don't
file, by
know.
magic cloaked and hid. An army moved on Valdemar that marched as they were bid. A darker
Ah,
force
shoot,
than
I can't go back
weaponry
again.
controlled the man in place.
Because I accidentally did
Vanya
something.
looked
Okay,
and Vanya knew an ancient evil's face.
well, definitely the
Then
brown.
Vanya
Let's
turned
go
to
back and do
Stefan,
that.
and he told the bard to ride, to warn the folk of Valdemar. They call me Magic's pride.
It's like I
time
don't-
earned that name. Now go,
Still
I'll
haven't-
this
still
army
haven't
back until
figured
the
out
arms
enough
of Valdemar can
art
counter
things to
their
be able
attack.
to, like, you know,
So
really
Stefan rode, and so it is,
get
no living tongue can tell how
what's
Vanya fought, nor
wrong
what he
with a
wrought, nor
piece and how to
the
fix
herald
it.
fell.
You know, especially
The
with
army came, but not in time to
faces.
save the
Faces are
herald
complex.
mage. Although the past was scorched and cracked by magic power's rage. They fought the dark ones back, although they came on wave by wave. No trace they found of Vanya nor of his companion brave. They hardly found the focus stone, the gift of Stefan's hand, now blackened, burned, and shattered by the power that saved their land. They only
It's not
found
bad,
the
it's
woman
just
who
like-
to the woods had fled, and each
Still
one
not
by
100%
unseen
right.
uncanny powers now lay dead.
Hang on.
As if the forest
Hang
had
on.
somehow bestowed
Hang on.
itself that day.
Hang on.
And Vanya, with
Let's get
his
some
dying
reference
breath,
here.
commanded trees
Because
to
that's
sway.
what we really need to do. References are useful and important. We dab for reference. Let's see.
Those who would be magic's pride must then pay magic's price.
Like what? Eyes closed. Portrait. Woman. Sorry, not portrait. What's it when it's sideways? I'm like forgetting that word. It's not just portrait. It's sideways. We do need to play Civ. We should do that. Heck, I don't even know. I might be doing something tomorrow night, but well, no, landscape is when you're doing like a landscape, and that's or a sideways frame. But what's a profile? Profile is the word I was looking for. Profile. I mean, what I'm getting from this is that it should have even a bit more, it depends on the person, right? It depends on the face.
Out of the shadows another draws nearer. Out of the twilight steals one furtive light.
But you know what? Actually, I think there is something here. Right, so right, here, I'm gonna just grab this reference and pull it into the piece really quick. And I don't think this is exactly what I'm going for, but like, but we might be able to get some information from it, right, about how bodies work, because that's really all we're trying to do. Always, we're trying to figure out how the heck bodies work, and then use that to inform what we do. Okay, so right here, take this. I don't want that there. I want it like up here. I want it smaller.
Sings back the magic to Wind Rider's hands. Spent now the twain fall unseen into shadow, gifted to strangers all that they had gained. Tarkload returns and by fear is
Wow,
confounded.
it's interesting how this is like has transparency to it, but the opacity is listed as 100%. I'm a little bit confused how that's working, but I'm okay with it. It actually kind of helps. So if we like change the angle here to be the same, right? One thing that I'm noticing, like here, even I could like even just resize it to be exactly the same, right? Which is like, okay, you know, I'm not doing too bad with this. I want it like.
Yet Alexi dwelt alone, though they tried their best to please.
Like, that's about what I want.
He was as stone.
So, like, one thing that I'm noticing right away is like, I don't want to trace it. I don't want to do that. That's silly. I don't want to trace it. I want to make it smaller and just use it as reference. So, you know, now that we've got this reference, I don't know, what I'm noticing right away about this is Asami's face is like really far back in to her head right now, the way I have it. And that's something that I had kind of like been looking at and thinking that like it looked wrong, but I couldn't identify that that's why it looked wrong. This is how art works, right? As you develop your artist's eye, you start realizing more why things look weird. But that takes time. Oh, it was transparent because. No, it's still. Oh yeah, okay, it was transparent because it was not placed. Okay, but, so what I can do then, with that knowledge now, is I can go and just take, you know, Asami's face. I think I want it more of an angle than that, actually. So we are making this. This should be more of an angle to match up with. I think.
ambush and his mortal enemy. He was one against too many, but ere they could raise
Right,
a
like about there, you know? So like if you look at that, the difference there is like Asami's face is just like very far back. Very far back. And even if we match up the front, you know, then like it's still, yeah, like the hair's too far forward, the forehead doesn't like curve back much in the way I have drawn it, and I think there's also like, you know, some issue with like looking at the curvature of like the lips and everything in that whole area, and how it's pretty non-existent on Asami the way I have her drawn right now. Now granted, that's partially from the character model itself, like the way they animate it. She doesn't have much shift in her face here, like outward shift, but I think still adding a little bit more than I have right now would be useful. The nose is different, that's fine, the nose is supposed to be different, right, because Asami doesn't have a straight nose. Asami has like kind of a ski slope with the thing as a nose, but I still want to like, yeah. Right, that doesn't... I think another thing is, I think actually what I'm going for here is, I was going for something even bigger, right? Because if I'm looking at like the head structure as a whole, not quite that big, you know, like how I drew the head structure as a whole, like the hair was all the way back there, right? So I was even going for something more like that. Actually, that makes a lot more sense. Right.
Learn dreams were true from a wizard who came to beg for a haven he'd planned. To hide in your world his infant
Actually,
prince.
let's just to make this quick, I'm just gonna like,
But the dark came hunting across
oh,
the
I have
void, heading
Facebook
you
Messenger
the
open.
prey they
That's
sought.
why that sound happened. I do not want that sound interrupting my stream. Thanks.
The dark locked all return.
Nope.
Since you
No
were
way.
no wizard, then to survive the art of the sword you would learn.
Okay, so
Gone was the scholar
cool.
who
Okay,
led
that's good to know.
life in
Hey,
the
look, I'm
world
learning something.
inside of
That's
her
good.
head.
I
And
do
in her
want
place,
to lower the opacity of
warrior
this.
maid Gil-Shallow stood instead.
Honestly, to make things quicker, I'm just gonna trace it. I don't like doing that, but we're gonna merge it with the rest of our stuff. It's not gonna be, I'm not like,
All trace of a weakness was burned
there's problems with tracing stuff, right? Because like as soon as you start tracing stuff, it's like, you know, am I copying this? And like, you know, there's a lot of gray lines there.
for knowledge and truth.
I'd like to think that this is more because I'm like
Survival
trying to
now,
learn
taking
from
with
it.
it the last of your youth.
But I want to be timely
Hunger
about
and
my
fear have stiffened your
learning.
spine.
Am I
Fate is all
drawing?
like no light.
Looks like I'm drawing.
Sleep brings
So I'm just
only
gonna-
uneasy dreams. Waking brings struggle and strife.
Right, because if
It
we
was
know...
no magic that forced the change, but agony, laughter, and tears.
Right.
And your happy
And that's how the whole
half
face was
that
shaped there.
made of easily twice your years.
Here, let's actually just keep that up and
You've got
finish that line, and we
all
can
the
then...
royal guard, and you wear their silver and black. Do you wonder now if you had the chance, if you still choose to go back? And you pace the halls of the keep of dare.
And I think moving some of the features out to there makes a lot more sense. I do think, you know, I want to keep the nose roughly...
If they could see you now.
Oh, shoot. Problem is, I'm doing those on the same layer. Okay, let's redo that and add a different layer. What is this? Oh, that's the background. this one in. No, I'm doing that all in one line and whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. There we go. And then I also want to put in that, like, the hairline is, like, back here, even. And, like...
They come creeping out of darkness, and to darkness they return. In their wake they leave
right there.
destruction. Where they go no one can learn, for they leave no trace in passing.
Okay, so and then we can take these guidelines and make them less visible and start.
Blades passing, night blades rending into darkness, one small blending, leaving only a dead behind. First a threat and then a death comes in the darkness of the night, and a dozen
These songs are so fun. Thank you for introducing me to these, Dia. Honestly, they're fantastic. Okay, so cool. Okay, so
it is best to show compliance, and the Carsite ranks top fill.
Okay, so I definitely do want to bring this line out.
The chief envoy summons Vanya, for one ally still seems brave, and the treaty may be salvaged if Vanya this life can save. Herod Vanya feigns refusal, senses one would play him fool, thinks of treachery in hiding, lets his
I don't think I want to bring it out to the quite the same point, right? Because I do want to recognize that, like, in the animation, like in the show, Asami's face is, it's not flat, but it's not quite this wow 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 shape that we have from this reference. Right.
They are drugged and they are dreaming.
I do want to, like,
in friendly seeming see a metal dart they're gleaming. Vanya knows the symptoms well.
And then Asami's nose is gonna be like,
Now he hears another's footsteps soft before him in the dark, and he hastes to lay an ambush while the Nightblade seeks his mark. Now he waits beside the doorway of the Allies' very room,
and I don't think
and
that it's
Nightblade all
quite
alone
that.
with a single lamp beam showing to a confrontation's going, not to fill another tune.
Hi, John. Welcome home from work. Good to see you. Sorry that you kind of sucks that you couldn't be here today, but I get it. It's fine.
And all minds but his are reeling when he tears off the concealing, and the envoy's face revealing brings the traitor to disgrace.
Okay, so oh, that was good, except for that last bit. Nope, redo. Okay, so I think the thing is, right, Asami's face is
Firebird knows your anger, and the firebird feels your fear.
Asami's face is sharper
Passions will attract her,
than,
and your feelings
at least than the reference that I pulled.
but hate and fear and
Ah, right, that makes sense. How's the new job treating you? I mean, you know, updates, I guess.
you must rule your heart, magician.
Oh yeah, this is the get ready magician, or else you're gonna die worse than you'd expect, because magic's tough.
The cold
That's
drink
basically what this song is,
in
right?
silence, and he feeds on dark despair. where the shadows fall the bleakest, you will find the cold drink there.
I want to make Asami's nose a little bit smaller, but I also want...
Down to death. Learn to rule your soul, magician.
Yeah, that
Ere you
seems
dare the
reasonable.
cold drake's breath.
Right, because that's the thing, is right. I think the lesson here is always draw from real life references.
He's master
Every time I don't,
of the sky,
I screw something up.
and no one
At least right now, you know, since I'm still
forget
learning
the sight.
a lot.
Who has seen the griffin
Okay,
But
so
his
let's see if
will
I...
is formed in magic, and not mortal flesh and bone. And if you would rule the griffin's will, you must first
Right,
control
that's
your own.
weird. Right, that's weird.
The Kyrie is a creature with a soul both on
Also, like, Asami's lips are...
you
Like,
must
her
never
whole face is just more
to
pointed
fool him,
than that reference.
for he sees through
I wonder if we should
all
grab a different
disguise.
reference. I mean, it still serves a point, right? Is like, okay, you know, making this whole thing
All your
have more
secrets he
motion, have
shall
more
know.
shape.
So be
right.
certain you are worthy, or the Kyrie will not.
Come on. Thank you. And I want to bring this nose and make it even more ski slopey and maybe a little bit smaller. Noses are really defining features on people.
If the
Uh,
firebird you would
Come on, that's not what I want.
you
Come
must
on.
know the dark within you. Ere you seek the
Sounds a bit
cold
stressful, John.
drake's hall. Here is better read, magician, than those books upon your shelf. If you seek to master others, you must master first yourself.
You know, something like that.
Cursed oath breakers, your honors
Ah.
in pawn, and worthless the vows you have made.
Oh, the Oathbreaker
Justice
song.
shall see you where others have gone, delivered to those you betrayed.
These are the signs of a mage that's forsworn, the true gift's gone dead in his hand. Magic corrupted and discipline torn, shifting hard like shifting sand. Swift to allow any passion to run, given to hatred and rage. Give him wide berth and his company shun, for darkness devours the dark maid.
These are the signs of a traitor in war, wealth from no visible source, shunning old
Kinda like
comrades
that.
he welcomed before, holding to no steady
Kinda like that.
course. If you uncover the one who'd betray, heed not his words nor his pen. Give him no second chance, drive him away. False
Right,
ones
I think
will
if we do
prove
that,
false
and then we, like, you know,
again.
These are the signs of the a traitor to all, hatred for his fellow man.
And then we
Only
like
content when he holds them in thrall, their downfall is ever his plan. He is ruthless and cruel, he is heartless and cold. Lies are all that he can give. So for his head offer payment in gold, suffer the wretch not to live.
suffer the wretch not to live.
Cursed oath breakers, your honors in pawn, and worthless the vows you have made. Justice shall see you where others have gone, delivered to those you betrayed. These are the signs of a traitor to kin. Greed for the wealth he must share. Shedding of shed blood, their power to win. Is that from
You know, something like that. We get it, Rose, we get it. Okay, cool. So then I also want to double check our reference for where the eyes are. I know now the thing is, right, we're talking about, like, even though we have this reference, right, we're talking about anime characters, basically. I know, like, you know, Legend of Korra isn't an anime. It's totally kind of an anime, right? There's many scenes I could reference to you, where it's like, yeah, this uses a lot of the anime tropes. So,
twisting all that he controls. Fear him and never face
but
him
it is still important, again, right, as always, to realize where
These are the signs
you
of
would
the
draw the
king
eyes.
on a broke, pride coming first over all, treading the backs and the necks of his folk, that he alone might stand tall, giving
Where you would draw
himself to
features
desires
on
that are base, tyrannous, cutting and cruel.
A real person.
Bring him down, set someone else in his place. Such men are not fit to rule.
Okay, so, there we go.
Cursed oath breakers, your honors in pawn, and worthless the vows you have made. Justice shall see you where others have
So we moved the whole
delivered
top of the
to
face down a little
those
bit.
you betrayed.
So that makes sense. So actually, I want to, like,
To those you
take
betrayed.
this whole thing. And just, oops, nope. And just kind of like take this and shift it down a little bit.
The stars are very beautiful above the palace walls. They shine with equal
like that.
splendor still above far humbler halls. I watch them from my window, but their bright entrancing glow
Not quite.
reminds me of the freedom I gave up so long ago.
A little bit.
The royal circlet
There,
of bright gold
roughly.
rests lightly on my brow. I once thought only of the rights this circlet would endow.
So something like that.
Once I took the crown to which I had
Too
been
long.
schooled and bred.
Hi, Emily.
Found it heavy on the heart, though light
I don't appreciate that. I don't know. No, this is fine. This is good.
stage in truth I am
How long does it take to brew a pot of tea? Oolong.
knows her people fed before she sits to feast.
I give you that.
Queen knows her
That's,
people
you know.
safe before she takes her rest. Thinks
Okay.
twice and thrice and yet again before she makes request. For they are all my
Okay,
children,
right, because the
all
hairline
that
is
I
also moved
swore
back,
to
and so, like, a
defend.
lot of the other stuff is just kind of
It is
shifted
my
back differently as
duty
well.
to become both
Um,
queen and trusted friend, and of my children high and low.
And I think that makes sense. So if we come in here,
The dearest are my heralds who return my care with love.
oh yeah, no,
The
well,
dearest are my heralds swift to spring to my command. Who give
I've
me
had to live with
fellowship
my brother
all
for a long time. Okay, so Emily, I don't know. You know, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. John desensitized me to puns, I think.
A friend, a love, a child, it matters not, I know indeed that I must sacrifice them all if there should be the need. They know and they forgive me, doing more than I require. With willing minds and loving hearts, go straight
So we
to
can
grasp
also
the
then
fire.
take this whole thing and
These
move
tears
it
that
back.
burn my eyes are all the tears the queen can shed. The tears
But
I
not
weep
that
in
much.
silence
I do want it a
as
bit
I
more forward.
mourn my herald's dead. Oh gods that dwell beyond the stars, if you can hear my cry.
Hi, Ren.
And if you have
I'm sorry, John. Okay, you know, that looks a lot more human. So that's good. It's nice when your human drawings look like they're human, you know, or at least close to human. Am I sorry?
Deep into the stony hills, miles from keep or hole, a troop of
I
riding with the lady and her
I appreciate you immensely.
in the center, shrouded in
You are one of my favorite people in this world, John.
companions by a maiden and
Your puns are...
aged cur. Three things see no end, a
But like
flower
you've said
to
before,
where it blooms,
you know they
a message
succeed
that was
when
wasted
someone
and a
grows,
journey that
right?
was doomed.
So, I don't think they're meant to be good. I think they're just... That's what I read into it. Anyway. No, that one doesn't have it. It's not plugged in. Okay. I don't know who that is. But thanks.
The shepherd eating mutton and the guardsman that is fat.
Okay, so
From ambush bandits screaming, charge the pack train and its prize. All but four within the train are taken by surprise, and all but four are cut down as the woodsman fells a log. The guardsman and the lady and the maiden and the dog. Three things know a secret.
Well, I don't need to
the
draw that
lady
line.
in a dream. The dog who barks no warning, and the maid who
do I want the eye further back? Maybe?
Then off the lady pulls her cloak. In armor she is clad.
Yes, the lady's clad in armor.
And her eyes are fierce and glad. The maiden gestures briefly, and the dogs occur no more. A wolf, sword maid, and sorceress now face the bandit.
I do need to meet her.
Three things never anger,
And thank you.
or you will not live for
Okay.
long. A wolf with cubs, a man with power, and a woman's sense of wrong.
Oh, I'm good. I did actually,
The bandits
Edit that line
growl a
on the right
challenge, and the lady only grins. The sorceress bows mockingly, and then the fight begins. When it ends, there are but four left standing from that horde. The witch, the wolf, the traitor, and the woman with the sword. Three things never trust in. The maiden sworn as pure. The vow the king has given, and the ambush that is sure.
that's not right either. I do want this to go
They've stripped the traitor
up.
naked, and they've whipped
heard this song before
at
too.
your side.
Okay. So, this feels better. I don't know if it's exactly where I want it to be yet. But it does feel better.
A mage rode forth from Kars one day, a fleeing for his life. He bore his staff beside his ancient sword and jeweled knife. He made a camp within a grove where, much to his surprise, adrift upon a sea of mist, he saw 1,000
Oh, that's the 1,000 eyes. Those wide blinking eyes. It's so creepy. It's brilliant. Okay. The eye, ironically enough, is wrong. The wide unblinking. Is it wide unblinking eyes? No, it's wide unblinking eyes.
weave his spell and rouse their anguish cries. Then all at once he felt the glare of disembodied eyes.
I love this song, it's so creepy. Also, like, if this is like, I would play in this D&D setting. I would play in this D&D setting.
Doubtful breeding and a crude eclectic taste.
Although there is, you know, it reminds me a lot of
Across the tractless waste.
the Green Rider series, which is really freaking
She
good.
cursed the day she ever felt those unrelenting
Anyway, that's-
eyes.
Yeah, right? Like a country that like protects
Better watch your step, my friend.
protects itself from magic by like
More which you can't comprehend.
this fucking like these eyes. It's so creepy.
Herald spies, and nothing can elude their vigilant, unresting eyes.
Also, I love the way it's included in this song. I mean, let's right, because like, let's be honest. Oh, there would have to be some reason for it. No, this uses a really clever old technique for doing creepy stuff. Is whenever you have a song, sounds that are very low and sounds that are also very high and nothing in the middle, it sounds like creepy. It's just like a thing that humans perceive. I'm not sure exactly why. And I mean, you know, as always, it's not a hard and fast rule, I don't think, but,
She's captain of the Norway,
I need to
born in
find a way
Union
to, like-
side, protector of Pell Station and a source
oh,
of
here,
grudging
here we got a
pride.
sci-fi one.
Left the Marziani with a price upon her head, and stayed to guard
No,
the
that's
stations
not
that
right
the
either.
company left for dead. They say she doesn't think about the lives that she has lost. They say when Norway goes to fight, she doesn't count the cost. That But once she's planned a course, she never reckons wrong or right. So why does she stare sleeplessly into the dark all night? Captain Signe Mallory has no soul, they say. The captain of the Norway has a heart of frozen clay.
That would
On
be
the
fun,
bridge of
John.
Norway, she throws men's lives like dice.
They fail history
Captain
checks.
Signe Mallory, her eyes are
Yeah,
fire and
Fantasy Panopticon.
ice. They say for Norway's captain.
Okay, but now
discipline's
something different is
an
wrong
iron
with this.
whip. It's worth your life to break her rules in dock or on the ship. But no one sane serves
What's
under
wrong with
her
this now?
command. But if that's so, then why do her troops cheer her when she passes them below?
Because it's at
They
the wrong
say
angle.
the captain has no crude emotions to control. Just an iron fist, an iron will, and an iron banded soul. They say she shows no mercy,
yeah,
and they
roughly,
say
that's
she never can. So why is Norway refuge for a burned out Union man? Captain Signe Mallory has no soul, they say. The captain
Yeah,
of the
something like that.
Norway has a heart of frozen clay. And on the bridge of Norway, she throws men's lives like dice. Captain Signe Mallory, her eyes are fire and ice. She's captain of the Norway, and a thorn in Union side. The Marziani fear her, she's the heart of Norway's pride. And station her a merchanter from Fog on back to Pell. No, for Mallory, all Norway would fight demons out of hell. Captain Signe Mallory has no soul, they say. The captain of the Norway has a heart of frozen clay. But on the
You know,
bridge of
Dia, I would be
Norway,
very
she throws men's
interested.
lives like dice. Captain Signe
Yeah, no, that
Mallory,
sounds like a
her
lot of
eyes
fun.
are
I would be in.
fire and ice.
Yeah.
Captain Signe Mallory.
No, legit.
Her eyes are fire
Oh,
and
what?
ice.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. The heck?